说中文。
Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hello, newbies. This is Chinese Pod, bringing you a lesson in spoken Mandarin from Shanghai, China. My name is Ken Carroll.
Hi, I'm Jenny.
Now, today we're going to be talking about a very sweet and pleasant topic, and the topic is
Ice cream.
ice cream. Could you tell us how to say ice cream in Chinese, please?
冰淇淋冰淇淋
Bing qi lin. Wow,
Sounds yummy.
it does.
What a treat. Shall we listen to the dialogue?
Let's
3
listen to the
times?
dialogue 3 times. Yeah.
Dialogue first time.
有香草冰淇淋吗？
有，要几个？
2个。
好，
Second time.
有香草冰淇淋吗？
有，要几个？
2个。
好，
Third time.
有香草冰淇淋吗？
有，要几个？
2个。
好。
Okay. Now let's translate it, shall we?
有香草冰淇淋吗？
Do you have vanilla ice cream here?
有香草冰淇淋吗？
Do you people have vanilla ice cream here?
有香草冰淇淋吗？有，要几个？
Yes. How many do you want?
有，要几个？
Yes, we do. How many do you want?
有，要几个？2个，
2.
2个，
2.
2个。好，
Okay.
好，
All right.
好。Short and sweet.
Yes. Good. Now, again, you could guess here from the context that it's somebody in a store buying ice cream cones. Okay. So it's always good if you just piece it together for yourself as much as possible. So you're in the store, you're looking for vanilla flavored ice cream cones.
Not necessarily cones.
Yeah, you could have those little blocks or something,
Yeah.
little pieces. Okay. Now, so let's take it from the top and let's take a slightly more detailed look at it.
有香草冰淇淋吗？
Now, the word again for ice cream is
冰淇淋，冰淇淋。
冰淇淋. It sounds funny, actually, I think, for
Yeah.
some reason. 冰淇淋.
It does to me.
Yeah, it
And I'm
does.
Chinese.
Kind of literally translated, the bing actually means ice.
Yeah.
And the other 2 characters, are they high frequency? Do you want to tell us about this?
麒麟, no, they're not high frequency, but high frequency in the context of ice cream.
Okay, great. So one more time, it's
冰淇淋，冰淇淋.
now bing meaning ice is a first tone.
Yes.
Right, and that'll help you to remember that whole phrase. I find often in a lexical chunk, if you get the first tone right, it's sometimes easier to remember the others. So,
yeah.
so one more time, ice cream is
冰淇淋，冰淇淋.
great. Now, we had the term for vanilla, and that was
香草，香草.
香草. Now, literally translated, this means
Fragrant grass.
fragrant grass. 香 means something that smells sweet, or nice or perfume-like.
Yeah.
And 草 means grass.
Yes.
So that's just a mnemonic for you. So let's hear that again, please. Vanilla.
香草，香草，
And then when you put it together with ice cream, you get
香草冰淇淋，香草冰淇淋.
香草冰淇淋. There you go. Vanilla ice cream.
I could almost hear Polly's going around saying
Yeah.
香草冰淇淋.
Yeah. It's a good little phrase to practice actually
Go
for your
out
tones and so
yeah,
on.
use it.
Yeah. Now, there's another element of this sentence that we need to look at. Now, essentially, this is a question. Now, very often in Chinese, you can form a question. You don't even necessarily have to change the word orders, depending on the sentence. But quite often, you can form a question by adding a particle at the end of the sentence, and that
Yes.
particle is
妈
great.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
Now, so we've got that particle, but we also have a verb here because you kind of generally need verbs in
Yes.
sentences. And so the verb here was
有
now, yo means to have. Okay. So literally translated, would you go through the sentence one time, please, and I'll translate it kind of literally.
有香草冰淇淋吗
Now, literally, have vanilla flavored ice cream question mark. That's it.
Yes.
So you can guess that what it means is, do you have vanilla flavor ice cream? You're in a store or wherever it is, and that's the question. That's how you ask it. You're traveling around China on a hot day, you really feel like having an ice cream. That's how you ask the question. Now, the verb in the question was,
有
and so the answer also uses,
有
and that's exactly what she says, because she says,
有
and that's a one-word answer, and that works.
Yes.
Now, when you ask the question, do you have it? It's perfectly fine to answer with one word.
有
Yo, which is the verb that was used in the question. And it means, yes, we do have. Yeah. Now, the question came, of course, we do have this stuff. So how many do you want? And that was,
要几个要几个
now, interesting. So, yao, the verb, means
to want
to want. And the question for how many is
几
ji. Third tone
Yes.
means how many. And to form the question properly, you need to add a particle, and that is, it's a measure word
Yes.
actually, and that is,
个
okay. So rather than over explain it, this is the way you ask the question. How many of these things do you want? You say,
要几个要几个
yao ji ge. Now that is really high frequency right
Yes.
there. You could have that in a million situations. How many do you want? You know, pencils, pens, buying stuff in a store. Your friend is giving you, I don't know, a dinner or something, a million contexts. It essentially works the same in English. How many do you want? So let's listen one more time, please.
要几个要几个
Now, so when you're counting things, as in 1, 2, and 3 items, you also use this measure word.
个
Great. Now, in this case, you want 2. So you say
两个
liang, third tone, meaning 2.
Yes.
Okay. So let's hear that again, please. 2.
两个
All right, we won't over-explain this. That's how it works. And the question is, 要几个? You can say, if you want 2, you can say
两个
2个. Now, and so when everyone's in agreement, here's a really easy, simple way to say, okay, fine, that's great, and it is
好
好, third tone,
Yes.
and that means
good
good, and it means I agree, I'm happy with that, everything is great.
Yes.
Okay, let's listen to this 3 more times, shall we?
好 Dialogue first time
有香草冰淇淋吗？
有，要几个？
2个。
好，
Second time
有香草冰淇淋吗？
有，要几个？
2个。
好，
Third time.
有香草冰淇淋吗？
有，要几个？
2个。
好。
Now, one of the interesting things, ice cream is really popular here in China.
Just like everywhere else in the world.
Indeed, yeah. In summer, you just I've noticed these price wars that start in summer. Ice cream gets really cheap for some reason.
Especially from the fast food chain.
But fast food chains, they're all kind of competing as well to sell, I guess, to sell the volume, and so it
So
gets.
you get like 1 RMB deals.
Yeah, really, really cheap ice cream. So if you're an ice cream lover, if you really love...
It's a time to stock up.
Indeed. So if you really do love that 冰淇淋, this is a good place to be. Well, I think that's it for today, Jenny. Now, don't forget, go to ChinesePod.com and you can explore all of this language in a lot more detail. We'll be back again tomorrow with another lesson, but right now it's time for us to say
再见.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
0547.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/0547 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/0547.